Alright, we got a game here. This is going to be a little bit slower. It's a 5-2. Now, what to do here? I'm such in this big habit of playing the King's Indian, with G6 and D6. I want to try something different, but I don't want to play D5 immediately because of this thing with the trade here and then an E4. So I think I'll prepare D5 with a move like this, and then we'll watch what happens. So F3. Wow, that's not a move. I don't know. I've never played this as white against this setup for black. So that's interesting. See what happens here. So all of a sudden I'm in unfamiliar territory. I don't know what the plan is as black. I don't know what the plan is as white. But this should be fun anyway. Okay, so with my pawn not able to go to c5, I need to put my knight here because, normally the reason not to play knight c6 in front of your pawn is because you want your pawn on c5. But now that's not possible, and in c3 it just means my knight doesn't have very good places to go. So I think knight here is the move. And really what I want to do now is to play this move. I'm going to play e5 next to let out my bishop. So he should probably play here, bishop f4, to stop my e5 move. And he doesn't. And does that complicate things? Because I can play this move, but then he's got two attackers here. I've got two defenders. So it should be fine for me. I guess as white here, I would play e3. He trades. So now I'm threatening this pawn. I suppose he doesn't care. Well, let's solidify my d pawn. Because if I take this, he can trade here and then take my d pawn. So if I defend my d pawn first, then maybe this threat, is still alive and I can still play for something. Okay, so now here. So now this diagonal is wide open, except for my pawn here. So if I move my pawn and move my bishop here, that looks like fun. Okay, that was quick. I think I'll go here. I'll put my knight right there, if he lets me. Not really. So I guess what he's threatening is pawn here. I don't really like that idea. If pawn here, he can just move his bishop back, and then I can't really play this move, can I? No, not really. I can't take here, can I? No. But lose my queen. Well, that's funny. So if I take here, this knight ends up dying, I think, because my queen can get traded off, and then suddenly my knight only has one defender. Well, this is tough. I mean, this is obviously some kind of opening trap that he's prepared for. I don't know. Huh. So if I'm thinking of other attacking moves. I can move my bishop here. I suppose he can take it, take, and then what? We're just equal on material without the queens on the board. Or if he moves his queen, I don't know what that does for me, really. If he just moves his queen to a better square, how does that help? That doesn't really help me. So, jeez. I suppose I really should just pin this pawn. Because that means this move is not a threat anymore. Yeah, that's the way to play. Now I can trade here, and that means this 3 against 2 here is dangerous. Okay, so I think I will just calmly... is that a good... I don't know. I really don't know. What to do now? Because if he breaks the pin, I can't break this pin. And I can't get out of this attack. So I've got to do something here. I suppose I just... Now, yeah, see, now he's threatening to take with his bishop, too. So, I guess I have to play here. But then he breaks the pen, and then this... I can't stop this pawn. What to do? Well, this is sad. I'm losing a lot of time thinking about how to stop from losing my knight. Ouch. I don't know what to do here. I really don't. So that breaks the pen, and now yeah. So let's see about this. This is, queen takes here is also going to break the pen. So, I feel like I'm in trouble. Yeah, this move was a mistake. I mean, if there was a way to save it, bishop g4 was not the way to play. Okay, so again, he's threatening pawn here. I guess I have to play something like this. Oh, that's unbelievable. Of course. I even said that earlier. He's threatening bishop f6.
Watch your time.
Yeah. Unbelievable. Or at least I can maybe get into a position where I'm not getting checkmated immediately. I mean, certainly I'm way losing.
Watch your time.
This guy's rated 400 points below me. This is so bad. And now I'm losing both rooks because I'm not paying attention. That's what happens against lower rated players. You think you think you're gonna do fine, and then they surprise you. I know because I've done it against higher rated players. So I don't know. I mean, I'm just seeing if he castles here, I can move my knight this way and pick up the exchange. But I don't even know if I want to trade a rook for a knight right now because
watch your time
of how sad this position looks for me. Like, oh. Now I can castle safely. I don't know. You would think he would be able to castle here, but with queen here and bishop this way, maybe I have some avenue here. But if he keeps his queen way over on this side of the board and then tucks his king on the opposite side, which I guess is really what I'm just hoping he's going to do. I don't know why he would. I guess now that my queen's threatening to come in this way and he can't go this way, he must go this way, right? I mean, come on. Castle, please. That's my only hope. I only have a minute here. Okay, so let's see what we can do attacking wise. So I'm threatening mate and threatening the rook. I really need more pieces involved. I suppose I just play this move. I want to play h3 next. I don't want to lose my queen. If I go forward, he plays his knight here.
Watch your time.
My queen's in trouble. So let's come back. Let's move my bishop here. That looks like fun. Suppose he moves his knight here now. My queen can come in. My queen has a lot of squares. Well, just this one square. If you can defend this square somehow, let's check. If you can just defend this square somehow, then okay, let's go this way. I guess he was threatening to take here. Maybe you want to take anyway? Nope, he sees it. Gosh. Well, does he have something here? Like, I guess It can threaten perpetual check eventually, but not right now. How do I proceed with my attack? Do I even have an attack to
Watch
proceed
your
with?
time.
Let's see what he does here. Oh my god, his knight's there. I was just thinking, oh, he doesn't take. Okay. I don't know what to do. I'm just playing stupid moves. Really, just to see what he does. He's checking me. You gonna check me to death? Looks like he wants to check me to death. Pawn here is a mate threat. I don't even know what I would do. Yeah. Well, I gotta stop his pawn from moving forward. What a nightmare. This is rough. This is really rough. I'm down so much material. I have no power
Watch
to
your
play
time.
with. No power to play with at all. Yeah, I gotta give it to him. This guy just took me by surprise. Let's offer a rematch. See what happens. How do I do that? Game? Okay, well, let's just go into the console. Okay. Hey, he accepts. Okay, maybe I can be a little bit more on, pay attention, and then show this guy what's what. It'd be funny if we played the same lines. Nope, he plays d6. Okay, so, if he plays this move, it's a hedgehog, I guess. No, it's turning out to be something else. I guess this is sort of a mistake already, because now he can take here safely. I can't take back because he's got this move. He didn't see that. So now I'll just prepare to take with the pawn instead of a piece. And then this move doesn't really amount to anything after that. So yeah, I don't understand why this guy is rated so much lower. I mean, I just played a bad opening. I got into an opening I didn't understand, and played into, I guess, what he knows, basically. So now he can sort of temporarily sack the knight for the pawn, but that's fun. Okay, so let's see what happens here. I think I can just trade queens and then take the pawn. Like, I'm a pawn up, right? Why not? So now we're in this position, like it's, I don't know. There's not really too much going on here, except the fact that I have an extra pawn, and if I keep pushing them, I'm gonna have a passer. So like there's a 3 to 3, and then a 3 to 2 over here. I don't want to trade at all. So I'm trying to play to push on this square. So c4 to c5. So knight in here with the two pieces. I mean, I don't want to take it. I want my two bishops. But maybe I can, I don't know. I can move my rook here. He's going to check me. I suppose I have to take it, actually. I don't know. And without my dark square bishop, that makes this move harder. So this guy isn't to be underestimated for sure. Maybe I can take this pawn next. It looks like it. Yeah, I might as well. Make my edge just a little bit more. So yeah, I gave up the dark square bishop, but looks like now I can. I have 2 pawns. So let's see if I can simplify further since I'm up just that much more material. Looks like he's gonna let me. Whoa, he castles? Okay, now is not the time to castle. Now it's the time to fight with your king. Move your king forward. Yeah, it's too late for castling. Queens are off. We've already traded a pair of rooks. Like, there's no reason to castle right now. That's an interesting move. If I take, that means my bishop is pinned down here. And then he's starting to take here and win a pawn. I don't really want to take because I don't want my bishop pinned down, but I don't want him to win a pawn either, so I guess I'll defend it. Well, I guess I have to step back, don't I? It's not very fun. I need to get my knight back in the game. My knight's not working very hard. So we're just sitting here lazy. If I go here, I'm threatening to move here. And that will, I don't know. Really, if I'm going to take a piece with my knight, like one of these bishops, I want it to be this bishop. Because bishops of opposite color is kind of hard to win. So I'll defend with my king. If I take his light squared bishop, I'm basically saying, I think this is a draw, and let me prove it. Okay, good. So now we have the knight versus bishop. So I don't have my bishop on my light squared. I can work with this now. So I'm not letting his rook anywhere near my camp. So I gotta defend with my king. That's fine. You can check me. So, okay. Now I want to trade rooks. So, I mean, this is pretty simple at this point. All I have to do is trade down. Or, okay, rightfully he decides not to trade here. So that was a good move. I suppose, he's threatening to come here, which wins this pawn. So I guess I gotta do a move like this. And if he comes here, I'll just move my rook here. So now, if I'm... Jeez. I suppose that's fine. Okay, this guy is annoying. Give me my passed pawn, please. Good. Now I've got 2 of them. And he has 1. So let's figure out how to play here. I just basically want to march this pawn as far as he'll let me. His pieces really aren't in a very good position to defend against this right now. I don't want to let him... Okay, I should still be fine here. With his rook behind my pawn, I'm a little bit concerned, but right now I have things covered. If he moves his bishop back, I'm going to pin it. Of course, then he can just take my oh boy. If he moves his bishop back and then I pin it. So yeah, here I'm just getting my king in a better and better position. And he sort of blocked in his 1 pawn that's passed. That was a free pawn, but I would lose my rook, so I don't want that. And it's funny, like he wanted his his rook behind my pawn, but now here he's moved away from that position. So I'm gonna come back here and then put my rook right there. That defends all my pawns. And now then I can advance. So let's just advance. He can't stop this pawn now. There's no way. Well, maybe his king can. Like, yeah. After this, then his king can step in this way. Now he's starting to come in here. Can't allow that. No, I don't want to go there. Let's go here. I suppose I could have gone here. Like, instead of moving my king back, I should have just moved. Yeah. Well, this is fine. If he blocks, I'll pick up the rook for free. Yep. So now who's up on time? Now who has more material? Oh man, compared to last game, this game against this guy is going a lot better. And he's resigned. Okay. Well, good game, jbutzu. I probably had some opportunities here that I didn't catch, but I don't know. Let's see how this game went. Yeah, I mean, I'm just up a pawn here, and more, actually. Like, my position is fine, and I have the extra pawn. Computer likes my position, but not by a whole pawn, actually, at this point. That's the move I didn't consider. So the best way to defend against all of this nuts, instead of trading, was just to castle queenside. Castling queenside brings my rook to pin this guy, and then there's no check it with his knight. So what I was worried about with bringing my rook here was this knight move here. Let's look at that. So rook here. Yeah, that's a mistake because of. Well, I guess it's not a mistake, but that is his best move, and then it's just it's annoying, to have him pick up his pawn. So instead of that, castling queenside. Yeah, see, that's better. It looks like black has something here, but the best thing for him to do. Wow, yeah. So the knight here is a problem, actually. It's funny. Why doesn't this work? The computer is recommending actually knight c6 here to come back and defend the rook. I mean, the rook doesn't really even need defending, but yeah. So this is like more than a pawn in my favor now, 1.8. So yeah, that was a much better move than this. So now I'm back to only being a half pawn ahead. So, actually, with that move, I've just given up my advantage. Actually, that's funny. Like, it's back to equal. How is that possible? Okay, so he had something way better than that, obviously. Rook to a8. What's the point here? Rook to a8. Knight to b5. Bishop takes b4 check. Huh. Yeah, very cool. Computers are so interesting. Just to see what might have happened, So, okay, so I'm back to winning here. And yeah, I'm just at this point the computer likes my position by oh wow. That's funny. So what was the thing to do here? I didn't know what to do. I remember thinking like, he's starting to win a pawn, and he's also, if I take it, he's tying down my bishop. But the computer's like, forget all that. What's important about this position is my extra pawn. So this move really is the way to play. It looks like the line is bishop t5, c takes. I don't know why b takes wasn't. G takes, g takes, and then he has to defend against the pawn. So, it's funny because I can't actually defend that. I don't know. It's sort of a trade on the b file. But you can see how this was better than what it ended up because now my pawns here are connected. Yeah. So, yeah, that would have been better. Okay. Well, anyway, yeah, in bishop d1, the move I played was recommended. And now he's coming back here. And what to do here? It likes knight d6 actually, but this move is fine also. Knight d6 it likes a little bit more for some reason. I guess I'm defending the pawn, so he can't just take it. So knight d6, rook c7, knight takes b7, rook takes b7, and then I can take here. So yeah, that was better, wasn't it? So now it's equal on the right hand side, where it could have been in my favor on both sides. But so, and then again, the computer is saying ignore the fact that his rook can come in here. That's not the important part. The important part is the creating a passed pawn over here. So so this is starting. I mean, I still have an advantage, but it looks like it's harder. Oh wow. So and then yeah, rook d1 here. That's the move I played. Good. So now I guess yeah, rook d6 I guess wins faster. Playing here, attacking the bishop and the pawn. So after rook d6, gotta defend the pawn, and then knight c7 I guess threatens to move here. So there, defend the pawn again, knight d5, and then I guess f4 it likes. So yeah, this is a lot harder to play as black. Okay. So these just minor improvements, I guess, that the computer's finding over what I played. What else is good here? So this is all fine. So yeah, I'm still winning here, even though I gave up that pawn. Huh. Well, now my advantage has gone down quite a bit. Let's see, what should I have played? So yeah, the idea I guess is to push forward. Wow. Give up the pawn and your advantage is higher. So king here, rook takes, and then c6. Now this square is defended by by the king, so he can't really stop anything. Let's see. King e5, bishop b6, king d6, rook f4 for some reason. I guess to come here. Knight c3? What sense does that make? I guess it comes here. I don't know. Okay, let's just look at it. Knight c3, bishop a5, rook to d5. What? Oh, I guess, if he takes, then I can just push here and make a queen. So bishop d8, rook d7, bishop c4. Wait, no, rook c4. Interesting. Like the way it chooses to play this from both sides, Like the humans would just want to push, But the computer is so patient. Like it just picks up all this subtle moves, They're like, yeah, I don't have to push. I can push anytime I want. And I guess it stops the check for some reason. I don't know. Come on, queen the pawn. Okay, so what's going on here? Check. Yeah, and then white's advantage is going up and up. Anyway, I'm spending too much time looking at this sideline. So it becomes harder for me to win when my king is not in the center here to help push the pawn. So that's what Houdini is saying with the evaluation. So, but now my king is allowed to come back to the center, and now I'm fine. Yeah, and the score is much better now. So now I'm like at 7 pawns, 8 pawns in some lines. Now it's like 300 because he's Oh, okay. So the move here was c7. So I can completely ignore this rook check, picking up my knight because I'm getting a queen next move. Unbelievable. And here, it's still, yeah, it's still just as easy, I guess, this way. But anyway, he had better. Okay, well, that's that game. It's kind of a longer video. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comments what you like. Do you like this post-mortem analysis? Do you want me to just play more? Do you want to play faster, slower games? Interested to hear you guys' opinions. Thanks a lot. Bye.